when you think about it, regardless of me being how old I am, this guy only has 10 fights.
Yeah.
He only has 10 fights. If I can get to fight a little bit with my experience, he only has 10 fights. Okay?
The fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is coming up fast, and let's just say things are heating up. Tyson isn't holding back when it comes to his words. He's already delivered some spine-chilling messages to Jake Paul, telling him things won't be good for him once he puts on the gloves.
Challenge on. Why are you doing it?
Because I can, and I'm going to be successful doing it. And it's easy.
Tyson, 58, has made it clear that he's here to fight, and age isn't holding him back. In fact, Tyson seems ready to give Paul the scare of his life.
I just want to make it clear that Mike Tyson was the one who wanted it to be a pro fight. I said to Nikisa, if that's what Mike wants, then that's fine. But make sure you tell Mike that there's no holding back. Whatever happens, happens. And
in one of their latest exchanges, Tyson didn't sugarcoat his opinion of Jake. He still sees Paul as nothing more than another young challenger with a big mouth. He's just another guy talking, Tyson said during a recent interview. People like him come and go. I've seen hundreds of fighters like him in my career. They talk, they hype themselves up, but they don't last when it's real.
I really like Jake a lot, but once he's in that ring, he has to fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be.
For Tyson, it's not just about the fight, it's about showing Paul and the world the difference between fame and skill. He's not impressed by Paul's flashy knockouts or the social media hype that surrounds him. In fact, Tyson called Paul's rise a product of social media rather than actual fighting ability. And to Tyson, he is not letting a social media star add stain to his legacy.
Let's go through the scenario here. If you're Jake, so you knock him out. Horrible, dude. What the fuck? You just beat up an old man. You get knocked out. They told you this guy's a joke. You got beat up by a 58-year-old.
Well, Paul, on the other hand, is still expressing his confidence, saying that it's only less than 10 days till Mike faces his wrath. He can say what he wants, but I'm coming for him, Paul told reporters. Let him think I'm just a talker. He won't be saying that after the first round.
My life is not going to change not one percentage after this fight. I will always be able to live this way. And I'm just doing it because I want to test myself.
Jake Paul isn't shy when it comes to his confidence. When asked about Tyson's reputation and his killer instinct, Paul laughed it off, saying, "Look, he's a legend, sure, but he's too old. I'm faster, I'm stronger, and I'm smarter. I'm going to make him regret stepping back into the ring."
I believe that there's a lot of people who, see me as an arrogant ass, which I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world. And I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out, but at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for.
The boxing icon, who has made it clear he takes training very seriously, laughed off Paul's claims of youth and speed. Age doesn't matter in the ring, Tyson responded. This is about experience, about knowing how to hurt someone. I'm not stepping back, I'm stepping forward.
I don't think I'll be smoking for this fight, and I think I'm going to be really, really irritable and nasty. And this guy's going to come, he's going to try to hurt me, he's going to be greatly mistaken.
Tyson's focus, however, isn't just on winning. There's a sense that he's motivated by a desire to show Paul, and perhaps a newer generation of boxing fans, the raw physical and mental toughness required to survive in the ring. For Tyson, this isn't just a match. It's a battle to remind everyone of what true boxing is about.
Man, I'm excited. I can't wait to watch it.
I'm going straight through him. He won't have to wait. He don't have to find me. All the running I'm going to do is right at him. He ain't got to worry about finding me.
But if Jake Paul is feeling any intimidation from Tyson's threats, he is not showing it. Known for his relentless confidence, Paul has made it clear that nothing Mike Tyson says is getting in his head. Rather than back down, he has brushed everything off, maintaining the bravado that has become his trademark. For Paul, facing Tyson is just another opportunity to make headlines, and his self-assurance has become a driving force for his supporters. He even made comments hinting that Tyson's best days are behind him, calling him washed up. This confidence has split fans into two camps, those who admire Paul's audacity and those who feel he may be in way over his head. Paul's words, however, haven't rattled Tyson. Rather, they seem to have fueled the legendary boxer's resolve even more. In response to Paul's dismissal of his abilities, Tyson has all but guaranteed that he will show Paul what true fighting skill looks like. While Paul has youth and speed, Tyson's experience and hard-earned wisdom have remained potent weapons. Tyson's focus on showcasing his remaining strength and skill has his longtime fans feeling that this fight will be one of his most powerful performances in years. Leading up to the fight, Tyson has issued a direct challenge to Paul. He's made it clear he doesn't want Paul to play a defensive game or rely on quick footwork to evade him in the ring. Tyson wants a real fight, face-to-face, where they trade punches without hesitation. For Tyson, anything less would be a disappointment, and he's hinted that he doesn't believe Paul has the guts to engage him fully. This challenge has stoked even more excitement among Tyson's supporters, many of whom see it as proof of their champion's commitment to the fight.
Be in shape, be in good shape, because your health depends on it.
You're the one that wanted to eat 2-minute rounds. You want to make it 10 threes? Don't talk to me about shape. Don't talk to me about shape.
Stay in shape, bro.
You want 10 threes?
Okay.
You want 10 threes?
Be careful.
On Paul's end, the challenge was met with his characteristic swagger. Instead of agreeing to Tyson's terms, Paul insisted he would fight on his own terms, unconcerned by Tyson's demands. He dismissed Tyson's challenge as an attempt to intimidate him, something he claimed would not work. Still, Tyson's fans argue that this reluctance to fight Tyson head-on indicates that Paul knows he's outmatched in power and experience. While Paul's confidence fuels his younger fans, it leaves others questioning whether he fully understands the kind of fight Tyson is expecting.
Don't charge at me, Tyson.
With the fight just days away, Tyson issued one last statement about Paul's seemingly unbreakable ego, suggesting it would ultimately be his downfall. There was a sense of finality in his words, a confidence that speaks to his years of mastery in the ring. Tyson's fans have taken this as a guarantee that Paul, despite his bravado, is in for a rough night. Tyson's goal isn't just to win, but to prove that boxing isn't a game to be conquered through self-assurance alone.
Brother's too strong, bro.
He's too strong, right? Yeah. And he's like really actually super strong. Like he doesn't look like it. He maybe does look like it a little bit, but like the weight he pushes in the gym is impressive.
Yo, that's nice.
Paul, on the other hand, continues to push his narrative that Tyson's age and past victories don't equate to an advantage in the ring now. He insists that his youth, speed, and strength are enough to overwhelm Tyson, despite what he calls Tyson's outdated style. This determination has driven Paul's followers to believe that the young star might actually be able to pull off an upset against the seasoned fighter.
Yes, sir. That's the one.
However, even Jake Paul's coach doesn't believe he can take down Mike Tyson. Jake Paul's longtime coach, Jaleon Love, couldn't contain his laughter when the YouTuber asked him a question that seemed outlandish, even to his own team. "Do you think I could beat Mike Tyson?" The reaction was immediate and unfiltered. Love burst into laughter, his face filled with disbelief, and replied with a blunt, "No." For Love, who has spent years training Paul and knows his capabilities, the idea of Paul stepping into the ring against a former heavyweight champion like Tyson was almost comical.
Boxing against a guy that not as good as boxer as he is, and Mike Tyson knows how to throw a good punch, he knows how to break you down, so I'm more concerned about the other guy.
When Paul pressed further, asking, like not even a year from now? Love's response became more serious but no less dismissive. With his years of experience both in the ring and as a coach, Love highlighted the sheer skill gap that exists between the two. Mike Tyson he knows how to do it, bro. That's just like... He trailed off, his point clear. Tyson's skills are on a different level, and no amount of training could bridge that gap within a year. Paul's coach was being brutally honest, acknowledging that Tyson's boxing instinct, strength, and experience are incomparable to what Paul brings to the ring.
People who are out there saying, we think Mike's too old for this fight. Tell them what you think about that.
If you think I'm too old for this fight, you need to come tell me in my face.
Whoa.
I love it.
Yet Paul didn't let his coach's reaction deter him. In typical Jake Paul fashion, he took it lightly, musing about the spectacle a match with Tyson would create. Tyson is a dog, he admitted, acknowledging the fighter's legendary status. I was just thinking, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? That would be hilarious! For Paul, the idea of fighting Tyson isn't just about winning or losing, it's about the drama, the spectacle, and the sheer entertainment value. Even with his own coach laughing off the idea, Paul saw the potential headlines, the crowds, and the social media frenzy that a fight with Tyson would spark.
Oh, Jake, did you see Mike Tyson
dropping his sparring partner? I was talking about.
Yeah, I fucking saw it.
I was talking about.
No shit, I saw it, and I don't give a fuck. Sure, he's looking good. Sure, he's looking all of that. Oh, he's dropping people. He's fast. So the fuck am I. People want the truth.
I don't think people want you to kill Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Despite the doubts from his own camp, Paul is ready to face the challenge, and he's aware of the backlash he's been receiving for agreeing to the fight. Critics have questioned his decision, suggesting he might be in over his head. In a recent interview, Paul addressed these concerns head on. A lot of people are wondering, Jake, why are you doing this? Even if you beat him, they're going to say he's old. Paul knows he's stepping into the ring with someone decades his senior, but for him, that's beside the point. To me, Mike Tyson wanted to fight me. That is an honor, he explained. His admiration for Tyson is clear, viewing him as a legendary figure in boxing. He's one of the most famous boxers in the world to ever do it. To step in there with someone of his nature is an honor and a dream come true.
Yeah, if Tyson wants to get in the ring, I'm down, and he does. So here we are. He's one of the baddest men on the planet, and if he wants that opportunity and that smoke, he's the one who is like, let's make this a pro fight. I'm gonna end you, and I'm ready for it, and I'm excited for it, and he's a beast. It's very amazing. Dangerous.
While Paul is treating this as a spectacle, Tyson, at 58, has shown no sign of taking it lightly. In an interview with Jimmy Kimmel, the former champion revealed just how seriously he's preparing for this fight. Tyson disclosed that he's been training hard 6 hours a day, every day. I start at 11 a.m. and might leave the gym at 5 p.m., Tyson shared, offering a rare look into the intense regimen he's maintained leading up to the fight. Kimmel, visibly surprised, asked, "Oh no, 11 a.m.? So that's 6 hours straight? Or is there a lunch break?" Tyson admitted there was a brief pause in his routine, but his commitment was clear. Kimmel's reaction said it all as he exclaimed, "Oh no!" A response that summed up the concern many people feel for Paul going into this fight.
It's the whole day. It's the process goes through the whole day. I get up in the morning, do the road work, then I go to the gym at 1, then I go to the strength and conditioning guy, then it starts all over again.
Yeah.
This revelation has only added fuel to the fire as fans and analysts debate whether Paul can genuinely handle the challenge that lies ahead. Tyson's 6-hour daily grind is no joke, especially for a man of his age. The commitment he's shown reflects the pride he still holds for the sport and his status within it. While some may see the age gap as a disadvantage for Tyson, his rigorous training speaks volumes about his determination to bring everything he's got to the ring.
But what happens when I put this man to sleep? This is a joke. He's saying that it's going to be my funeral. He's saying it's going to be my weight. He's going to kill Jake Paul, all of these.
Meanwhile, Paul's approach remains casual. Despite knowing the risk he's taking, he seems less focused on the technicalities of the fight and more on the spectacle itself. For Paul, stepping into the ring with Tyson is more than a physical challenge. It's a major career milestone, an event that will further solidify his place in the world of boxing entertainment.
I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat.
I'm not fat.
He should be lean and mean. He's fat and funky.
It's heavyweight. Fuck you, Mike.
Did you start training already?
Fans have taken sides, with some expressing admiration for Paul's bravery, while others fear he's underestimating Tyson. Critics argue that Paul's confidence may be dangerously misplaced, given Tyson's raw power and decades of experience. They point out that no amount of training could prepare him for the kind of force Tyson will bring to the fight. On the other hand, Paul's fans see this as his chance to prove himself, to show that he's not just a social media star playing boxer, but a real contender willing to face even the toughest challenges.
Mike, I love you, man. And boxing thanks you for all you've brought to the sport. You're an icon, you're a legend. I look up to you, I'm inspired by you, and I know you're gonna bring an amazing fight and put it all on the line.
However, it's not that everyone shares the same views. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury stand on completely opposite sides when it comes to predicting the winner between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Joshua's view is pragmatic, citing age as the primary factor that would favor Paul, while Fury, with a fierce loyalty to Tyson, believes that the legendary Iron Mike still holds enough power to knock out anyone, including Paul. Joshua's take on the fight centers on the brutal reality of Tyson's age and health concerns. He is older now, Joshua noted, with a tone that revealed genuine concern. For Joshua, age isn't just a number, it's a critical factor, especially for a man who has been through as many wars in the ring as Tyson. While Tyson's legacy is unquestionable, Joshua sees the matchup through a more cautious lens, saying, "I pray that he comes out healthy." His prediction? Jake Paul, simply because he is younger and less physically vulnerable. "I think Jake Paul wins because of youth. That's the only thing," he added, making it clear that his prediction wasn't based on skill or power, but on age and health. Joshua's health concerns for Tyson are understandable. Tyson has endured a number of physical challenges over the years, including a painful battle with sciatica, a condition that can be debilitating for even the fittest athletes. Earlier in the year, Tyson had to pull out of their originally scheduled fight in July due to a flare-up from a stomach ulcer, an episode that reminded fans and fellow fighters of his vulnerability. For Joshua, it seems that no title or potential victory is worth putting Tyson's health at risk. His prediction is more a hope that Tyson stays safe than an analysis of the two fighters' abilities.
Nice left hook.
Was good for today. I told it to you.
Sure.
Yeah, me too.
Fury, on the other hand, has no such reservations. A close friend of Tyson and one of his loudest supporters, Fury believes in the legend's punch power regardless of his age. In a recent interview, Fury made it clear where he stands. "If Mike Tyson hits anybody, I don't care if he's 90, he's gonna knock them out cold, isn't he?" Fury's admiration for Tyson's historic strength and knockout power is absolute, with Fury describing Tyson as the baddest man on the planet. There's a sense of reverence in Fury's words, showing that he believes Tyson's knockout power isn't just intact, but as deadly as ever, no matter how old he gets. Fury isn't just making a prediction, he's defending the legacy of a man he views as an unstoppable force, no matter the circumstances.
Nice, come on, punch him. Yeah.
Fury's loyalty runs deeper than a simple fight prediction. He has consistently backed Tyson, both as a friend and as a fellow heavyweight, and Fury's own words reflect his steadfast belief that Tyson's age won't matter in the ring. Jake Paul is very experienced now, and he's had a lot of fights, but obviously I have to back Mike Tyson for the knockout, as he always backs me, Fury said. For Fury, Tyson isn't just a retired boxer, he's an institution, and this loyalty drives Fury to root for a Tyson victory, even if the odds seem stacked against him.
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, Jam, man. Let's go, Jam. This is it. Come on, lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got it.
Interestingly, this confidence in Tyson's capabilities isn't just shared by Fury, but also by Tyson himself. At 58, Tyson has made it clear that he's taking this fight seriously. Footage of his training has surfaced regularly, showing that the former champion still packs thunderous punches. Clips of Tyson hitting pads with ferocious speed and force have gone viral, stoking the excitement and fear of fans worldwide. Tyson has even reportedly knocked down sparring partners in preparation, proving to himself and his fans that his power hasn't waned. These displays of power serve as reminders that Tyson's presence in the ring is still dangerous, despite his age.
One more.
As for Paul, he's aware of the risks involved in facing a man who was once one of the most feared fighters in the world. The YouTuber turned boxer even admitted that he feels a certain level of fear when thinking about Tyson's heavy hands. Despite this, Paul is still confident, viewing the fight as an opportunity to prove himself and cement his place in the sport. Paul has stated that he's ready to test himself against Tyson's power, knowing full well what he's getting into. The fight itself is scheduled for 8 rounds of 2 minutes each, a format that could potentially work in Tyson's favor. Shorter rounds mean Tyson may not need to worry as much about stamina, allowing him to focus on unleashing his power in shorter bursts. Adding to the event's intensity, the two will be wearing 14-ounce gloves, which won't do much to soften Tyson's punches if he manages to land one cleanly. With a sold-out crowd of 80,000 expected to fill the Atant Stadium in Texas, the event has turned into a massive spectacle, drawing fans eager to see if Tyson still has what it takes.
If Mike Tyson loses to Jake Paul, does it affect his legacy?
There is no possible chance in this universe or the parallel universe or metaverse that it is possible that Jake Paul will beat Mike Tyson.
Financially, the fight is also lucrative, with both Tyson and Paul set to pocket over $20 million. Tyson's decision to participate in the event isn't purely monetary, however. He's repeatedly said that he's not interested in simply waiting on a check. For Tyson, fighting remains a way to challenge himself, to feel alive in a way that nothing else can replicate. "I'm a man," Tyson stated bluntly, adding, "I want to go out there, and I want to expose myself to risk. Sometimes I want to see who I really am." Tyson is approaching the fight not just as a payday, but as a test of his own strength and resilience.
That's the same reason that people will watch Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, because it's Mike Tyson.
Reflecting on a lifetime in the ring, Tyson admitted, "To me, that's all I ever knew how to do since I was 14. He's not fighting for the money, nor does he view this as a way to change his life. Instead, Tyson is fighting because it's part of who he is, a warrior who wants to perform in front of the world one more time. Do you think his confidence will pay off? Share your thoughts below, hit that like and subscribe button for more updates. See you in the next one.